This is the crack that the last general has just released. 2. That's right. It is the main real all-round crack. 2. What makes us think of is that we have been committed to joystick tuning, focus on the end of shooting games. This time it actually went to the all-round route. So the question is, in addition to the original joystick advantage, what new things can Hunting Wind 2 bring to players this time? The overall packaging style is not continued. The design style of Rainbow 3 is still back. The content details of the old traditional accessories of the previous general use the handle body receiver, smart charging base data cable, 2 pairs of replacement rocker caps. All that's left is the manual and a manual service tutorial card. This is the first time I have seen a manufacturer make Xiaowei a separate card. It seems that the last general is very confident in his after-sales service. And then there was nothing else, no, and a pack of desiccant. Although the packaging is still in the original style. However, the design of the handle body has changed a lot. This time Crack 2 does not use its own writing element. On the contrary, he also played with the shell, adopts the semi-hot melt process of high transparent shell design, but the next layer of the non-removable face shell. Laser lightning engraving oblique text processing is adopted. After powering on, each of the 2 grips has an oblique RGB light bar with 6 RGB light beads. It supports customization, which adds a lot of color to the overall appearance. There are 4 expansion buttons on the back, Halga micro action double cut trigger switch and 1 button pairing and wireless charging contacts. Many students no longer worry about this kind of contact type wireless charging. Is it wireless charging? Just ask you, does it have a line to answer my overall grip? Compared with the Crack generation, the grip is fuller. It is a more mature ergonomic design that does not get tired for a long time. The biggest change is in the improvement of the keys. Many students may have found that it is different from the real terrain D-pad of the Crack generation. The Crack 2 directional keys are replaced with zero-shaped ones. For fighting players, undoubtedly good news, the most important thing is the arrow key. Although it uses mechanical switches, this feel is really good. Another upgrade point is the action button. This time, the Crack 2 turned into an action button and all the buttons were upgraded to micro movements. And it adopts a 3-layer structure of micro motion, conductive glue, sound muffling, and foam. This is still very conscientious, after all, the price is still about 200. The 4 back keys have also been upgraded, and the mold has been reopened. It is more ergonomic, and the 2 large back buttons also use micro switches. In addition to the above, there is a relatively large upgrade. Even Crack 2 also uses the contact of the double cut trigger. The face is also bigger than the Crack generation. The curvature of the is smoother. Micro switches are also used for the short threads of the shoulder keys and triggers. The feel consistency is better. Seeing this, I believe that for students who understand the Peak generation, it has been seen that the upgrade of the Peak 2 in terms of appearance and feel is indeed more comprehensive. But to achieve the truth and almighty that the last general said, the main thing is to see how it performs in terms of performance. First of all, let's take a look at the overall joystick tuning Inc. General. This time it uses a 4K customized TM2 joystick default joystick. 10% of deaths can be directly pressed FN to add the down joystick. Change to no death mode. After turning on the non-death, the center point is very silky. The rocker outer ring adopts a pure circular tuning scheme, with an error rate of 0.1%. It is advertised as having a 2000 Hz wired and wireless dual return rate. I tested both wired and 2.4G wireless to reach more than 1900 Hz. There is no virtual standard action key test. There is no case of string key connection. The trigger adopts Hall micro action double cut trigger. Hall long sword chung pressed and followed the hand test without noise. The short sword is about the micro movement scheme. The trigger sword stroke and feel are very uniform. The sound is crisp. Rebound is also more advantageous. Not at all. It means that there is no mode switch on the back, so you need to press the home button at the top and add ABX to switch platforms. In terms of software, if you have your own app, you can adjust it to both mobile and PC terminals, and you can go directly to the official website to download it. Each handle also has an electronic manual, which is very intimate. Android supports mapping or extremely plugged in. No root required. No additional plugins. Mainstream mobile games can be smoothly adapted. Finally, let's take it apart and take a look at the internal workmanship and materials. After all, they are all really all-round. Quality must also be needed, right? The screw hole in Crack 2 is not hidden, so it's still easier to disassemble. The interior workmanship is still very good. There is a separate battery compartment with a battery capacity of 1000 mAh. The motor is an asymmetrical rotor. The motor battery and the link between the motor and the motherboard are both receptacle schemes. The trigger is a Hallway double cut trigger. and the short key travel is also springed. Increases feel. The action buttons, shoulder buttons, and the big expansion behind it. The buttons are all TTC micromotion schemes. Other functional buttons use smaller tactile switches. The cross button is also full of materials, and the bottom is a relatively large light-speed switch. It also adds a line support to prevent the button from being nowhere to be found. Silicone pads are added to increase the feel. The most interesting thing is, this joystick is bright orange at a glance. It can be seen that it is a customized joystick for the Last General. It even contains the logo of the Last General in great detail. Should I say it or not? The Beekeeper is also very comprehensive in terms of materials. In general, Split Peak 2 is indeed a very big upgrade compared to Split Peak 1 generation. Whether it's the comfort of the keys or the improvement of performance, it has been greatly improved compared to 1 generation. The price is also cost-effective enough. It is more versatile than the official saying. I measured it indeed comprehensively and capable of fighting. But here I can only be all-round. After all, now the 2 split blades are so top. When the split front 3, that's not all-encompassing.